welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and demo on the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask, which is a peel-off mask that's supposed to be kind of like a Biore strip. I've used it a couple times before and it's a lot of fun to do. I get a lot of dry skin on my chin sometimes between my eyebrows, so I feel like even if it's not the best for your pores, it does help at least exfoliate a little bit as well. So let me crack this bad boy open and we'll take a look. So once I squeeze a bit out onto my hand, you can see it's just a pure black, really shiny liquid. It's pretty viscous. I don't think this is going to be quite enough to do my full face, but I like to, instead of covering my whole face, I like to do my chin, my nose, my cheeks, and then between my eyes, and kind of leave the rest of my face bare. So, alright, let's get this on. So you can see it's really goopy and weird. I'm just going to apply it fairly thickly to my chin. Just kind of using the camera as a mirror here, so not too sure how thick I'm making it. Okay, I think that's good for my chin. I'm going to move to my nose. And just keep building it up. Really making sure you get on the side of your nose. It's amazing just how black this mask is. It is very opaque. It smells really nice. It smells really fresh. Kind of herbal. One thing you do want to do is, especially on your cheeks, do apply it fairly thickly, just because it's a lot less painful to take off once you're done. The mask, the instructions say they take about 30 minutes to dry. In my experience, depending on how thick you put it on, it might take a little bit longer. And the last spot I'm going to do is just between my brows, maybe connect it down to the nose. Being really careful not to actually get it into your brows because you don't want that hair coming off. I feel like my hair is getting in it. I think that's about it. I have some left on my hand, so I'm just going to continue building up in places. I said it takes about 30 minutes to dry, so I'm going to check back with you in about 30 minutes, maybe 45, depending on how long it takes to dry. You'll notice right now it's super shiny. After it dries, it really mattes down to more of a matte finish. So we'll take a look then, and I'll peel it off. I'll peel it off and we'll see how it goes. Alright, see you guys later. Alright, and we're back. It feels mostly dry now. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but it has matted down quite a fair bit. So apparently the trick to pulling these masks off is to go bottom up. So I'm going to start with my chin here and just try to lift it, if I can get it. Depending on how hairy you are, you might have a little trouble getting started, or it might be a little painful. But just keep picking at it and eventually it will lift up and off. So unlike a Biore strip, where if you look at the underside of it, it looks super gross. These ones don't tend to have a lot of like blackheads or anything on it. I think it's mostly just dry skin that's come off. So if you're worried that a Biore strip is a little too much for your skin, maybe try something like this instead. That's just a little bit more gentle. As I cringe. I'm gonna come up my nose, and it should just peel right off. Oh, not quite. Sorry, you gotta stop and look after you peel it off. Residue left on, you'll notice some residue left on your face afterwards, so unless you can peel it off, go ahead and just rinse it off with some cleansing water, or just wash your face normally. So that's what I'm gonna do. that is the Boscia Black Mask, Luminizing Black Mask. Again, I really like it, especially for dry patches between the brows, the forehead, the chin, sorry. I feel like it does good. It just exfoliates nicely without being abrasive. Easy to peel off. The only downside is it does take a little while to dry, so you do have to sort of plan it on your day. But using it as a weekly mask, I think it's awesome. I don't know if I would repurchase just because it is fairly pricey, but compared to Biore strips, which are quite a bit harsher, I think it's a great alternative. Alright guys, we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.